Just letting you know, this is only my spoiler first impressions of the episode. Check my pinned comment for a free gift related to this video. And to watch my unfiltered reactions with exclusive bonuses, join my Asha Media TV Club. The link is in the description box below. Now, here's my afterthoughts of this episode of Supernatural.
I need a minute. Mother. Like his mother? We've met his son. How's this his mother? Oh, she's Scottish. Yes. The son's Scottish. Oh my god. Are they really? Oh my god. Are they really making this his mom? And then his son's there too. I haven't forgotten the time travel thing he didn't do right there. Oh my god. So it's like what, his whole family are just gonna like show up? How, but she doesn't reckon, oh yeah, cause that's not his body. Right. That's no, that's like a vessel like he took on later. Right? So will we ever see Crowley in a flashback in his original body? Who he was? Don't answer that, obviously. But I wonder. Okay, oh boy, there's a lot to unpack in this episode, but at the same time, I'm very relieved because I get worried when I see so much story trying to be crammed in, but it was crammed in to then thin out. Sadly on one end and happily on another. So let's start with the bad-ish and work my way up to the best parts of this episode. So I guess the best tie-up, as anticlimactic as it was, is the whole situation with that dude who was searching for Dean all his life. And he finally finds Dean, and Dean has the epic monologue about blah, blah, blahness. And it was, because for me, I was anticipating to see that happen again with him being a demon, and I thought they might give him the upper hand there, and just to kind of level things up a little differently than what I'm used to. But instead, it's the other way around, considering the 200th episode they had to prep for, and you couldn't have Demon Dean resurface again. Although I could spin off a story that really would have made that plausible after that special episode to then have the demon kind of come back. I'm just saying, that could have still worked. But the point is, aside from that, story-wise, I'm glad they just finished it out. He went back home to his kid. And they set that up. It wasn't something that out of nowhere Sam just researched about him. Although the whole point, when I said out loud, I think I said it the wrong way, but what I meant to say when Dean remembered what happened to his father, I'm wondering, is it Dean as Dean having a good memory and he really does remember that? Or did he afterwards, after getting the demon out of him, did he remember that altercation the first time and then he went to go look into it? Assuming that he would come upon this guy again and then he knew to have the information to break it down. Let me know, because I'm going to go with my first thought, which was that they showed him remembering because that is a distinction between him and the demon. Dean, the human Dean, would remember that naturally. Perhaps he journaled it somewhere, and it kind of humanizes the moment for him to relate to him the way he did, rather than the second option of him looking into it after the fact. I don't know. I just don't remember Dean's memory being that good. Does that say he may remember almost every single case? Perhaps they've worked. Yeah, I'll let you experts tell me, you Dean experts, okay? All right, so that's thinned out. Now the part that I'm sad that it's wrapped up, and I think where it could be leading is going to be another interesting thing, but I guess it depends on how they bring it about, is the Kestiel and Hannah. Like, man, I liked where that could have gone, even for just one season. Even for, like, they could have been like the Romeo and Juliet. And I would have actually been understanding of some tragic circumstance where their love could not last, right? Since that's already been spoiled for me that there are no hardcore relationships in this series. So, I would have been fine with that, but to just tease it for a few episodes at the beginning of the season and then have her like, oh man, Caroline's feelings are too much. I gotta go. Peace out, Castiel. And we see her go back to her husband. And then Castiel's like, oh, let me check into Jimmy Novak. And then now he's gonna likely try to find the wife and the daughter. They wouldn't bring that up unless that was the situation. And you have Castiel then searching for Jimmy online to see what's been said of him. And when it comes to the overall concept as a subject matter of how their possession of human bodies affect the humans around them, the humans that are involved in that life of that human. As for that umbrella subject, I'm looking forward to seeing how they execute that with Castiel, if that's where they're going. If they're not going to bother with it, that's fine. But I'm just disappointed with the whole Castiel and Hannah thing. Alrighty, so I guess we'll see what happens there. But I won't deny, it was kind of a relief for me personally that it didn't tap into too much Angel stuff. Like, because when I saw them on the screen, I had to suppress a moan of displeasure. I'm not gonna lie, okay? I really was gonna be like, oh man. Because we have this whole thing with this interesting witch, and then the Winchesters, and this whole murder mystery story going on with these hookers and stuff, and I thought that already was its own story. So when I saw Cass and Hannah, I was like, oh no, we're gonna have another Angel drama that I have to juggle with these two major stories side by side. But instead, we have multiple stories that dwindles down to now officially 2. We're back to the Winchesters, and now I can't say her name. Rowena. Okay. Rowena and her son, the King of Hell now, who she doesn't seem to recognize. And I guess that's going to be interesting when he's like, oh, I'm your son. Oh, wait. I don't remember the name of the episode. But the episode where Crowley had that epic monologue where he kills the Chiquita from season 1. Sarah! Was that her name, Sarah? Or Selena? Okay. You know that one. And he did mention his mom was a witch. So this must have been really obvious for many of you who really keep up with the clues. Yeah, okay. Alright. Because I was going to go on a tiny rant of his mom coming out of nowhere, but that really isn't out of nowhere. If I'm remembering those details correctly. That's how he knew his own witchy stuff. So, favorite scene. I have to say, that end was pretty epic. I mean, it was quite a shock, and then having the close-up, the multi-framed close-up of Crowley saying mother, and she's there taunting him. That's very memorable. So that end clip, I have to give it as the number 1 scene to remember from this. But close runner-up, I really enjoyed that dinner scene before the waiter died. I just love the whole thing of her using magic to kind of get what she wants and then trying to figure out what she's trying to do, recruit these 2 women, and train them to become witches too. And how she's talking about some coven that she got booted out of and she's trying to make her own. But I don't know, she's not the nicest person. I mean, she's killing these innocent women. So there's that. But considering if they're making her Crowley's mom, I'm wondering then if they're likely going to write, she's that anti-hero character then. The way Crowley is, right? Well, yes, and comes and goes, it seems. I don't know. No, he's not much of an anti-hero. No, he's not. So she's just going to be either an antagonist to him and the Winchesters, and they'll team up kind of mother and son shit. I can see that. And because she knows magic, and Abaddon used magic with the son, then through her magic, fixed the time travel issue. It's all kind of fallen into place. I'm really jumping the gun. It is a terrible lifelong habit, people. Imagine me at like 6 years old, I think as early as 6. That's how I was when I was watching stuff. I was always like, okay, and that's gonna happen, and that's gonna happen. And I never got rid of the habit, and it sometimes ruins my viewing pleasure, and I know at times my reaction for some of you who are quite vocal about that. With me personally, anyway. Okay, so, yeah. Pretty revealing episode. But because of the up and downs of certain things, I can't give it a 5. And it is better than good, because it is very rewatchable. Now that I know who Rowena is, it makes me now want to go back and find those episodes. So if you're nice enough to list them for me, the episodes where they're hinting at her as his mom. I think it's just that one episode, though, where he says to the Winchesters that his mom was a witch. Okay, so Ashamoji-wise, I'm gonna give it a 4, but it's a very light 4. Essentially, it would be more of a 3.5. Yeah. It's a light 4, okay? So there you have it. That's my reaction to episode 7. That's it. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize for a little bit of the rambling, and that was kind of back and forth. It is me, after all. All right. I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos.